Hello lads, today with the Pac-Man Gaming Yo channel, we're going to be drawing, what's his name, Chocolitchiphead. Woo! Today I'll be teaching you how. So the first thing we do is we open up Aggie.io, which is now turned into magma.com. I know, super dumb, right? And we select the size of brush we want. And you know, if you have the expensive mode, then you can do that. And this works for other companies' shit too. So first thing we do, right, is we're like, okay, well, how do I draw a chocolate chip? Because that's, you know, that's his fucking head, like. And so, that is the wrong tab there. And this is our reference image today. So we're just gonna, you know, just gonna plop that down right there, nice and small, so we can still see it. And like, you know, maybe I'll draw him with Cheesehead today, because you can't just draw him by himself, you know. So we start by making the legs, which have to be perfect, and you cannot use the line tool for this. The tiny wobbles, you have to get them down to minimum, but you gotta keep them there. Like I'll show you what I mean. Like if I just did a zip right that, and then I did like a yoinkity doink, and like how do I rotate that? But like, you get what I mean. Like if I rotated that, it would look really funky. Oh. See, like, look at that. That looks so fucking dumb. We gotta use the mouse. So we control do that, because you weren't supposed to do that, right? See, like, that's almost perfect. We see it goes to the right too far, so we want to go down more. Like that, yeah. See, and it goes off the end, because that's where his foot is, obviously. And for the body, I mean, you can draw two types of body. You know, you can either, like, depending on, like, what kind of drawing you're making, you know? Because, like, if you're making a normal drawing, then you draw it like that. But if you're making a not normal drawing, then you might make it like this. You know, it really depends on, like, you know, everything, right? And so the next thing we'll do is we're like, okay, well, we have a fucking upside down Y. Like, what the heck? That does not look like Mr. Chocolitchiphead, right? So what we do here, you gotta be super accurate here. That one's too long. See, and then that's what his arms look like. And, you know, maybe, let's say we're going to make him hold a corn on the cob here, you know. So the corn color, that's a pretty good corn color. And, we, you know, we just draw a little corn here. Well, you know, I'm going to start by drawing corn shape, and then I'm going to grab a nice green. And, you know. And I think the brush is too big, so we're going to make that a bit smaller, you know, because this is a mini corn tutorial. For those of which that don't know how to draw. I mean, that's why here I'm a pro gamer, and you know, those little yellow spots, those disappear later. Don't worry about it. Like, see this? Like, those go away. You know. And so we have the corn, right? You know, that's not super relevant, but it's important. And 12 pixels. I'm genius. And now this is when the reference image comes in. It's like we need this. Oops. This is supposed to be on another layer, but you know, that doesn't really matter that much. It's kind of for lame people. And we just kind of want that like right here so we can see it when we're zoomed in and making this guy's head, right? Oops, that's the, get rid of that fucking box, useless. And we kind of want to start off with a little bit smaller, like maybe 7 pixels, and we'll start with like a flat line. But again, you can't use the flat line tool. That'll look so fucking ugly. And you know, depending on which way he's looking, right? In my case, he's gonna be looking to the right because Mr. Cheese is gonna be right here. And so we do, and see, that's honestly perfect. But like, as we can see in this reference image here, like this one's actually really gross. I'm ew. Just there we go. That was the bind to that's Control Delete and new task manager close, like everything basically. And so, like, you know, his head's like, it's just see-through right now, and we can't have that. So we go to, like, the turd brown, I think is where it is. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, like, diarrhea brown. It's not working. Something's bugged. What's wrong? Well, okay, I guess we'd have to fill it in manually today. Oh, this is very bad. Something is frozen. Oh, I know what happened. Nope. See, this is what's happening here. There we go. And now we can just like kerplop And it looks like a chocolate chip, right? Like I'm a perfect artist. And because you kind of want it to be like, you don't want it to be like too stanky, right? So you want it to be like have a little shine on it, maybe. It depends on the lighting, of course. But in our case, here I'll just put the sun down, like right there, and then. So that's where the sun's coming from, right? As you can see, it goes on his head, and that's why it's partially yellow, is because the sun makes things yellow, yellow light, obviously. And so from here, what we do is we make this really opaque and really not dense. That's a little bit too much opacity. There we go. Now he's shiny. That's how you draw him. But then, of course, this is a duo with Mr. Cheesehead, who's going to be holding an apple or a pear or some shit like that. And so we kind of started the body the same way, the exact same way, with our 12 pixels. Oh, oops, opacity. Then we kind of so we have the legs, right? And those, it's fine for him to be a little bit bendier. And in this case, we're going to make him in a slightly different position because Mr. Cheesehead, as we know, has quite the voluptuous rear end. And then we go find a cheese. And this is going to be our reference image. We're just going to... And so, what we do from here is we just... Okay, yeah. And that's the base of the cheese, right? But again, it's cheese. And maybe today we'll do I think today we're gonna do some maybe some with the fucking gorgonzola cheese or whatever it's called. So we kind of just lower this down and we kind of just, oh, that's the wrong color. Yeah, we just make some tiny creases and we make some little cracks on the creases. And he's kind of stinky, so we're gonna, because he's he's gorgonzola, and so we're gonna get the grossest poo-poo lines we can get, and we kind of just think, yeah, this looks fine. And of course, I said he was gonna be holding an apple earlier, so I'll hold him up to that. Go to 12, make it black. That's the wrong color. I'm so sorry. And he's going to be holding an apple, right? So it's going to be red and shit. I think we'll do a pear today, actually. I'm feeling pearish. Colors, man. And so this is our pear. And we're just going to add a little bit of a stem. And then that should be it for today, my gamers. This is our image. I hope you enjoyed our Gang Jitmizer tutorial. See you next time.